had a terrible night. Apologize to the fans that we weren't even competitive much tonight. But again, the way we played, you wonder how we won 6 games already this year. But for some reason, we didn't have much tonight. I thought in the first half we had some scoring chances offensively that could have got us in the game. We were on the 6-yard line, first and goal, got nothing. And then at the end there, we had an offensive interference, cost us 4. But anyway, maybe if we could have scored those times and had it close at halftime, possibly we could have been in the game with these guys. But they thoroughly outplayed us, outcoached us, out everything, and they certainly deserved to win the game. So we are where we are. We got 3 losses in the conference. Florida's got 3 losses, and we're going to play them next week for the Eastern Division Championship. And it doesn't really matter what either team has done up to the game next week. So that's the only thing we can do now is regroup and whatever we can do to improve, try to do that to give ourselves a chance next week. Anybody got any questions?
Steve, Connor went down late. Looked like he was holding his ribs. What's his?
Yeah, he sort of relaxed right on the boundary there, and the kid went ahead and hit him just a yard or 2 out of bounds. But hopefully it's just bruised ribs. I think he got the wind knocked out of him also, and the trainer said right now it looks like some bruised ribs. T.J. Johnson went down with a sprained knee. Marcus had one a little bit early in the game, could have played later, but he wasn't quite 100%, I don't think. So, but our run game didn't go near where we thought it could go tonight. Our little up the middle play just didn't come out like it has in prior games. So seemed like we were forced to throw a little bit more than we wanted to. Tried a few deep balls and didn't quite hit them, and hit a few here and there. But we're not good enough to throw 30, 40 times a game. So we know that, and best thing for us to not get behind. But unfortunately, it happened.
Steve, can you? I don't know
what's wrong with
I hear you.
Can you talk about playing without Marcus? The bottom seemed to fall out tonight, and I don't know if that was cool.
Well, he was there. Yeah, he was there early, and we just seemed not to have any running room or whatever. But yeah, we can. We'll have to. If Marcus is not in the game, we can still play. Other guys got to make play. Obviously, Alshon had another excellent game. Caught a bunch of passes. I guess he pushed off a little bit there at the end. I thought he just sort of shouldered him a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe usually you can use your elbows. I don't know if he got his hand on him or not, but that wasn't a big play. I mean, they thoroughly beat us, and give those guys credit. They're definitely the best team out there by far tonight.
Coach, how much not having the same pressure on Mallett after you got out of the game?
What was the question?
Not just the same pressure on Mallett after you got out of the game.
Mallett, he played about like we thought. He's a good passer, gets excellent protection. They run the ball just enough to keep you off balance. They had 140 yards rushing also. So they're a good offensive team. They pass block, run block, and they know what they're doing. And yeah, they're a pretty good team. They easily could have beat Alabama the game they lost to them. Auburn game Auburn outscored them, I guess, in that one. But they're a very good team, as we found out tonight.
What was the thinking there going with the fake punt?
4th and 5 at midfield. We thought it looked pretty good, and it did look pretty good. But one guy backed out somehow or another. We didn't block him. But that was, at the time, I thought the right call, and I'd do it again. We were struggling stopping them, and we were trying to get a possession there. Didn't make it.
Steve, I think last week you said you were going to put Whammy in charge of the secondary. How do you think?
Yeah, he's a little more involved.
Was he? How would you judge his performance tonight?
I'll let you ask him. He'll be in here in a few minutes, Coach Ward. You guys watch. You're always asking me how this guy or that guy played. You guys watch the game. Y'all write how they played. really, we just need to regroup now. We need to regroup and realize that we were pretty sad tonight, and we can't get it back, but we can try to regroup and give the Gators a game next week. That's what we got to try to do, and we'll try our best to do that.
Yeah, Coach, can you just address the concerns you have mentally about having obviously your worst performance of the season as you get ready to play your biggest game of the season?
Well, again, hopefully we can regroup. Like I said, it doesn't matter how we got there or how they got there. They haven't had the year that they normally have either. So 2-3 lost teams going at it. And again, we gotta play some like we're. We played in the middle of the season there, especially the Georgia and Alabama games were probably our best 2 games as far as not having crucial mental errors and things of that nature. Now, whether or not we can get back to that, we're going to find out.
Steven Garcia's performance, did you think he took a step backward, or was it factors other than the way he played?
Well, again, you guys watch the game. We'll let you analyze him. Every time I say something about him, you think I'm criticizing him, so I'm not trying to criticize our players. So you guys write whatever you saw, okay? Anything else? Nothing else? All right, I'll let you guys ask him.